to the fifth day of the Darkstar Invitational tournament. Tonight's match is between RNKX and El Cartel. RNKX on the blue side, their first ban being Ayabusa, second ban being Shishi, while El Cartel on the red side, they banned out Brody, and we are going to witness together the second ban here. For RNKX, I can tell that their bans are pretty targeted against a particular player in El Cartel, while El Cartel's ban seems more. Seems more the same really. These aren't exactly meta hero bans, so. But RNKX going right ahead and picking up the Calais, very good for pickoffs. Earlier today, we witnessed Brusco picking up the Calais and Super Prince picking up the Eudora, making the wombo combo pretty deadly. Once you are picked up like this, there's no escape. Use your Purify, you escape one, but the other one comes right for you. That was earlier today in MPL PH. So, Gatokacha locked in for El Cartel as the first pick, and Anzo picked up right there as the second pick. A pretty interesting draft so far. I mean, it's obvious that Anzo is meta right now, especially here in the Nigerian server, just similarly as Blue is. And you can kind of call Fasa an 8-year mage. She's pretty good. So referring to her as an 8-year mage is not far off at all. Granger got a nerf recently, but is still a very viable pick in the current meta. He's still able to provide vision. He's able to dish out damage, especially once he gets that Sky Piercer, and is able to snowball quite effectively. So pretty deadly marksman all round. Savior band here, not a meta hero, but more a personalized pick, because we can obviously see here that El Cartel is here to pick up damage. But the ban phases are officially over, so we are down to our last two picks. So who is Lo Yi? Okay. Well, I'm not entirely sure if Void is the one that wants to play the Valentina. However, I am not entirely sure. I mean, I wouldn't consider Valentina the best pick here. I mean, she's very, very mobile, and she can serve as a utility mage. And in light of the next two potential picks here by RNKX, Valentina might not be the worst mage ever. She's able to stun, she's able to escape, and she's able to Kage Bunshi no Jutsu, or more like the copy ninja Kakashi, way out of any situation. Say for example, she gets ganked by the Link, she can basically steal his ultimate and use it to escape. Similarly as Glue, and if she were to serve as an engage tool, she can copy the Kalia's pick-off thing. But anyway, guys, Khalid locked in for El Cartel as their last pick, and we have a match to witness, guys. What do you think of the draft so far? I'm going to leave you guys to drop your comments now. If you are new here, this is RNKX going up against El Cartel. Both of these squads are at the top of their game. They are pretty, if you ask me personally, I would put them in the S tier section of Nigerian squads. S tier or A tier. But anyways, that's just my personal opinion. You are welcome to let me know yours in the comments. I can even engage you while we are looking forward to the learning phases here. So not much is going to go on naturally, just farming and yeah. So What do you guys think? Who do you guys think has the better draft here? Khalid going on to disrupt the getting the early farm, getting the better laning phase. It seems like he might attempt a buff steal, but that won't be possible because Link has already secured his buff. But he's looking to disrupt the. There's no direct objective for him to contest at the moment, so he's going to do his best to steal away that little monster to slow down Link's jungling. Top lane, not much is going on. Um, we have a skirmish going on bot lane as well. That was a flicker used there by Super Saiyan on that Khalid. It seems like he got bullied by the glue, which is to be expected because glue is a very good sustain mage. And the first blood here goes to Danny on that link as he took uh, Vexana's life played by Void Aka. A revenge was attempted by Neo here on the Anzo, but that has proved nothing because he has no item, and it's better he focuses on securing his damage before he tries to be any useful. Danny on lane here denying that buff, that monster from Anzo. And it seems like Glue is caught in a bit of a pickle here. He's forced to use his sprint, and that's a resource wasted. And I think he might go down here. Never mind. It seems like he just did a reverse case of someone else will go down. I'm not entirely sure why Super Saiyan would engage that match. It seems like that fight rather. It seems like his team was ready to forfeit that turtle, and Anzo obviously retreated. Izumi was going to rotate to take his buff, and that's what he did. So there was no point re-engaging there. That was a very sauce. Uh, that was a very saucy re-engage coming from Super Saiyan there on Scarlet. So 3-0 right now is the score. RNKX 3 kills above El Cartel on the red team. Khalid right here doing numbers against Glue right here doing numbers against Khalid, which is not. Oh no, there's some action going top lane. Uh, it seems like there's a 1-for-2 trade. RNK taking 2 in exchange for 1, which sounds really looks to me like a not entirely the best trade because that was the marksman going down in exchange for the jungler and also the marksman. So, in light of the trade, it seems like an unfair trade if I'm going to be entirely honest. Bot lane though, these two just asking for a pause. Alright guys, what do you guys think so far? Oh, that was them asking for a pause, not flexing. I'm not I'm just the streamer guys, I'm not the moderator, so I think you understand that. I'm not entirely able to tell how many people are viewing this stream at the moment, but please share the link with your friends. I'm always happy to see engagement whenever I'm streaming. I was not available yesterday due to certain reasons, and it seems like I'm not entirely sure if I'll be available tomorrow, but I'll do my best to be. So I'm going to take a breather. So I'll pause the game, and when we resume, I will unpause. I will pause the stream rather. All right, guys. We are back. So that was a pause. Not an entirely long one, but we are back in the game. So I think the game has taken a sort of a slow pace at the moment. I mean, this is not exactly an ideal slow-paced match. I mean, we have 6 kills in the first few minutes of the game. Um, the first to go into. Give me a second. It seems like RNKX has no intention to contest this. I think I might have spoken too soon as the link jumps in, but Gatokacha manages to secure the turtle nonetheless. Both of the junglers failing to secure the turtle using their retribution there, but that is to be expected when you are constantly active, um, looking for the opponent not to do it too soon and you not too late. So that was to be expected. But yeah, they took the turtle and also took down one life with them. After lightning managing to not see the light, um, taken back uh, to the revive thing there. I don't know what it's called. The marksman just walks past that bush. I mean, they have an assassin on their hand, and given that Link is not one to take it down instantly, he still has teammates that are able to do that thing to you. You know, where they um, damage you ultimately and then take you down. It seems like Fasa might go down in exchange for Granger's life here, but never mind. Manages to escape, no problem. Link top lane, just doing the macro thing, trying to maximize his skill as the ultimate hero that can fly everywhere. Well, you're asking for Cheesy. I am also asking for Cheesy. uh Cheesy is not here with us. I think he was in the lobby, but he left due to network issues or something along those lines. There's another team fight here, guys, and Valentina does go down. But it seems like Glue might go down in exchange for that. Never mind, Kali goes down in exchange instead. And it seems like the fight continues on. RNKX retreating tactically, which is a better choice if you ask me, given that there's an objective up already and they were down by one member. Kimi, of course, being the member that was down, and he almost gets killed right there. But um, good sidestep there. And it seems like he might actually take down he might take down the Anzo with him. These are some questionable re-engagements from these pro teams here, but no surprise there. Sometimes you you just can't expect the enemy to engage or retreat, and sometimes you just want to push your luck. Aiden there might seem to be in trouble, but RNKX just manages to claim 2 lives again. Conquest and Void going down. Void going down for the 4th time in this match, um, with a 041 KDA. That's a little unfortunate, given that he's a mage and he's supposed to be farming, but he's sent back to the base so many times that I doubt he's able to farm efficiently to make any meaningful contributions in this game. Danny hanging over the wall, seeing we can jump on right there. No victim for him, unfortunately, so he has to go back to farming. Super A trade with a 222 KDA. I think it's not entirely bad for a marksman. I mean, he hasn't died more than twice, so as a matter of fact, I played against Jolene earlier today. I don't know if he or she played. I mean, given by the name Jolene, she played Fasa, and I think she lost against me. Then it was a 2-year game, so I queued the game with my duo friends, but we lost because I played Valet against her, and Valet against Selena is not it's not the best. Anyway, let me get back in the game here. So it seems like Jolene might go down on Afasa, and I think that is going to be all they will get. But Glue is here to take revenge, and he does that successfully. Kimmy jumping. Oh, Jolene is Kun. What a gay name. But that's to be expected from an RNK member. Homosexuality is not something they have, that is foreign to them. Anyways, I mean, I should know that because I'm also like an ex RNK member. So, Void, a push at the top here by Super A Trade to no avail. Just poking the minions a little bit, trying to farm up a little bit, and that's going to prove no push at all on the top lane. However, it seems like Conquest is getting poked a little too much, and they might just be forced to retreat. Void goes down for the 6th time in this game. Anzo does manage to secure the turtle, but Super Saiyan, for absolutely no reason, decides to re-engage in that fight. I don't know if he's going to be able to survive this one, and it seems like he survives. Link just chooses to spear him for. I mean, that could have been a 1v a 1v4 moment, but Link chooses to retreat and focus on the objective. Excuse me. Link chooses to retreat and focus on the objective. Blue buff stolen here by Heron, and just then blue went down. Overstaying is welcome. Link bottom lane, clearing the Lord. Madara. I mean, realistically, some Chinese boy named Link will not be able to go against the Lord Uchiha Madara himself, but this is Mobile Legend and this is Land of Dawn. Anything is possible. Anzo on the hunt again, going for Kun on that Jolin Monica. But Anzo, the Japanese boy, in his Tokyo Ghoul suit, will not be able to do anything against the Flying Witch. Also, guys, please like the video. I'm trying my best to make it entertaining and honest and fun. And it seems like Kama has the same plan for us. It seems like RNK has the same plan for us, because although right now the match is 18 to 8, it seems like now it's 19 to 8 as RNK just committed genocide and took out every living member of El Cartel. And as the comments are asking right now, it seems like Cheesy, when the world needed him the most, he decided to do a case of Avatar Hang and disappeared. It seems like we are back to a small case of learning phase. Nothing is going on. Kun here with a 716 KDA, while the mage of El Cartel with a 074 KDA. An ugly look, and the signs were obviously there since game 1. I was skeptical about the Valentina pick, but it seems like Valentina is the prime victim for Ling, even though I suspected that Ling might want to reconsider going for someone that has the ability to escape. And Super Saiyan just flying around, man. The last time I also streamed where a player picked up Khalid, the person was flying around, and I just assumed that Khalid, when he was eating sand to regenerate his CHP, the sand is like laced with weed or something. Anzo very good attempt there to Anzo very good attempt there to steal the turtle, but no avail. And similarly, Danny on that link tried to eliminate. I'm not entirely sure if there's a possible comeback from this. Super Saiyan giving vision, but it does not have the damage output to make any meaningful contribution. As the marksman goes down, I think the mage is down, the tank is down, the jungler is down, and the base is also down. I think that is GG, guys, as RNKX cleans up after El Cartel with a 1-0 win. All right. Well, Void Aka with a bronze, uh, 094. The mage on the other hand with a gold 9.4 KDA. What do you guys make of that match? What do you guys think? Was it the draft gone wrong? Was it the absence of oh, look at me, the best Essilion and Vexon in my local area. Okay. We got void on Chocovex Vexana before GTA 6. I mean, I think everything's happening before GTA 6 at this point because GTA 6 did just get pushed back again till next year. So, and they just took my lights. Alright, tonight is just getting worse. Oh, okay. Okay, guys, I'm just going to pause this stream so the game does not get any longer than it has to be. So the stream rather. Hello and welcome back. This is Big Face reporting live from the streamer desk as we begin to proceed with game 2. Now, El Cartel banning out Sicilian, I'm guessing, which is supposed to serve as an attempt to stop Jolene Kun, otherwise, from picking Sicilian, the vampire. And they also banned out Kimi. On the other hand, it is Anzo and Shushin being banned from rape and kill. Baxia. I don't think they would. Nah, they wouldn't. Would they? Nah, they wouldn't. Alright, Ayabusa. Ayabusa gets picked up, which is right on course. Ayabusa is meta, is good for engaging, disengaging, is good for poking, is also good for picking up and cleaning up after any messy team fight. So Ayabusa is right on points. The ninja, Kakashi, or Kakashi knockoff. Welcome back to the stream, guys. The team that won the first game was El Cartel. Excuse me, Rape and Kill X. They won decisively. And game 2 here, we have Jolene on Fasa again, Kama picking up Brody, Neo on the blue side picking up Ayabusa, and we have two tanks. It is Gatokacha and Conquest on a signature pick, Tigrel. This is a best of 3, so this is either the last match or the second to the last, depending on how this match turns out. Xbox is a pretty smart pick here because you want to peel the front line. So that's an A+ pick against this kind of draft that El Cartel is attempting to pull here. Now the last phase of the ban, I think they might go for a marksman ban. You can tell. Oh no, they go for a mage ban, and it is the Luo Yi. Mark, are they going to ban? Oh, Fredrin. I don't think RNK was ever considering Fredrin. Considering it's most likely that Xbox is going to go jungle. And Fredrin is not meta right now. Fredrin is good for utility. It's not exactly going to match up the farming phase or farming speed of the Hayabusa. I think we should lot that Beatrix. Beatrix is brilliant against this kind of comp. Although she's a stationary marksman, so she might be susceptible to some ganks, especially given that RNK decided to pick up Matilda as their primary roam, and Matilda is good for helping you kind of roam the map faster. Novaria getting picked up by Void here. I mean, Novaria is good for opening up the map, but once she gets ganked, unlike Valentina from the previous game, her chances of survival are very, very limited. Because it's either once she flickers out, that's all there is to it. There's no stunning anyone. There's no dashing out of the landing zone of the Matilda. So I'm not even entirely sure. And the last pick here by Rip and Kill being the Barrats by Danny here seems to be like a very tanky front line. So the mage is supposed to be burst, but it seems like the mage is just supposed to be poke now and vision, which is to me not at all, which doesn't seem to me to be the best choice if you ask me. But what do you guys think? We are going into the game two here, so I would love very much to hear your opinion of his draft. Also, guys, please like the stream, share with your friends. This is the semi-finals, guys. So the same all, they are going to help the jungler farm a little bit, and then uh, the rest is history. You know, they enter the laning phases. Top lane, nothing is going on. Mid lane, no action. Void Aka, however, able to secure that little, granting granting him some vision. Uh, a little redundant if you ask me. And was I think was able to secure that monster. So it appears that Novaria is proving to be more useful than I initially calculated. And Novaria seems to be having an easier start compared to last game. I mean, this is obviously too early to say. And Aaron there using his Purify preemptively, and I'm not entirely sure what the idea was. You can't purify your way out of Hayabusa's ultimate. So even if Hayabusa had altered as a bait, you you couldn't have done anything against that. Danny wasting his ult there ahead of the turtle, so he's going to be down for a few seconds. Jolene does not have his ultimate yet, but Super Saiyan is here to make his contribution to the team fight. And Tigreal seems to be down. Okay. Contrary to the setup and everything, Rip and Kill manages to secure the first turtle, and they also secured the first blood on the jungler of all people. That is not a good look. They've also stolen away his red buff, further slowing down his jungling speed. Let's check on our gold lane at the top. What's going on, good? What's going on here? It seems like that was an attempt by Kama to starve Beatrix of some gold. But Beatrix having her ultimates right there, you're going to use it to secure the minions right there. This game is going a little slower because this time last game we'd already secured 4 kills across board. There's a gank on the gold or on the marksman here. Matilda going to be a little too late to provide any help whatsoever. Conquest in too deep will not get punished because there's insufficient damage coming from Rip and Kill. It seems like now there's an even trade, even though they're like even though El Cartel is 1,000 gold behind Rip and Kill. But that was a nice shot down there on Kama, playing Brody as the marksman. I think that slows him down a little bit. Although he might just manage to secure his revenge here, and he does manage to get a kill on Beatrix overextending right there. I think should be more calculative, especially knowing the kind of hero you are going up against. You wouldn't do that if you are going up against a Brody. Anyways, there's a team fight down here, but it doesn't seem like anyone is going down just yet. But I think I might have spoken too soon as the jungler does go down. The two junglers go down actually, so it's a 2-for-1. That is a nice trade in my book, and I would assume in RNK's book also, they are more than happy to take that trade anytime, any day. Top lane though, uh, Beatrix suffering from some kind of post-traumatic Brody disorder is more calculative about how she approaches pushing her top lane, which is to be expected. You wouldn't want to make the same mistake twice. And it seems like history repeats itself on our favorite black guy here, as he does manage to get taken down. But in exchange, his team is able to secure the turrets, the turtle, and there was an attempt here on the mid lane turret, but from downtown, uh, Void says no. That's a questionable passage right there for a trade. He just goes right there to pass the most uh the most questionable pathway ever, and he gets gulped up by the dinosaur man right there. A nice attempt from Conquest, but I believe his ult is unavailable, so he's not going to be able to utilize his flicker there. I think he flickered to save his teammates, but if his flicker might have just cost him his life. Super a trade able to secure that red buff there. Earlier, guys, there was a shutdown on Novaria, so Novaria is rocking 0-1-2 right now. Better KD compared to the first game. Top lane does go down, no problem from Karma here playing Brody. Mid lane, however, standing strong. Void having a very good vision and very good range, able to pew away from a safe distance. The dinosaur does go down. I think he went down to a ninja, even though his entire race was yeeted by rocks from the space. So I think he will take that trade any day. Better to die to a cool ninja in a mask than rocks from space in it. So says the dinosaurs. Anyways, there's an attempt here from Brody to take down Super Saiyan, but Super Saiyan manages to dodge that effortlessly. There was an attempt on Neo's life on Ayabusa, but Tigreal tries to do something there, but unfortunately manages to achieve nothing. And Gatokacha here is left in the midst of RNK members, and it does go down. Kama rocking 3-2-0 on that Brody, asserting his revenge at any given opportunity. The mid lane turret does go down. I think if this was Lilia instead of a Novaria, Lilia is more of a boss damage and is able to boss down the front line. And the front line mostly consists of Ayabusa, Xborg, and the Xborg and the Barats. So that would provide more burst instead of vision and range and poke. Anyways, they managed to take down Kama for the third time in a row. Kama has gotten 3 kills and he has died 3 times, so that is as poetic as it gets. Also, can you guys hear me? I can't see any comment anymore. Conquest tried to do a pick off there, but it gets gulped instead by the dinosaur, and he dies immediately. Hayabusa goes in, tries to exert some revenge, but he's not going to be able to do so. There's more poke here from Kun playing as Jolin, and I believe that's not going to yield anything, just pokes. Void playing from a safer range, dying less than he did last game, so which is good for him because let's check how many items he has now. He only has 2 items and is able to poke a lot, so his scaling is actually promising if they're able to, if Cartel is able to hold on past the 15th minute where they have most of their items. Perfect vision from Novaria, but however there's no front line that can go in and prove any use for the vision given. Conquest goes in, Gatokacha goes in. I think they all went in, but they unfortunately lack enough damage. Fasa has no reason to survive in that fight, but RNK took the lot and they also took down 3 in the process of a messy team fight. Another W for RNK, as it seems like they are going to push this next turret to claim another W. Nope, Danny says he's going to take that minion, that monster instead. Never mind, there's another W somewhere off screen. I believe Gatokacha just went down again to Kama. There's an attempt here. Super Hatred's positioning is very sus today. I know him personally and he's a great player, but it seems like something is off with him today. His positioning is a little bit off and he plays himself dangerously close to places where he can easily be taken care of. I have the whole team just went in and it seems like the whole team just also went out. Another wiped out for Rip and Kill as they managed to sweep El Cartel 2-0. So that's it, guys. A 2-0 sweep from Rip and Kill against El Cartel. El Cartel, I assume, is the stronger team because they have some experience behind them, but RNK seems to be undergoing some kind of rebranding at the moment. They are obviously putting that experience in display here for all of us to see. So this was a nice fight. Game 1 was won easily. RNK being more tactical, more strategic, more macro. But here, it seems like they have the better draft, and what El Cartel lacks is the damage. They have to frontline. Hilda would have worked better here, in my opinion, instead of the Tigreal. But anyway, guys, thanks for tuning in. I hope you like this stream. Consider liking it. Really like the video now. Click it, all the buttons you can find, subscribe, everything, and I will see you next time. Good night.